Hello there, and 1.21 is finally here with its snapshot that added a bunch of new blocks that you can see right here. The copper stuff and the new Tuff blocks as well. So we are here for a building challenge only using these ones. Let us begin right away. Okay, so I made a foundation of sorts. But basically, the idea is that we have our copper here, and we're gonna have the copper as our outside frame. Yeah, we're gonna frame the Tuff building with the copper. So here we have like an example wall of what that would look like, which I think is pretty good. So we anchored this side over on to the cliff side here. And I decided to also make these have elevation difference that kind of follow the terrain. So these two squares are one block higher than these two, and this square is one block higher than that one, which you can clearly see here since there's a 2-block difference. So I'm gonna see how this works, and then I'll get back to you once the frame is completely done. Yeah, this is gonna be really small from the inside, actually. I am just now realizing that. Oh no. Oh no, this is... I mean, now it's gonna be like that, but I guess this is one of the things that I'm never gonna make an inside of. This room is gonna be like 2 blocks, actually. It's actually gonna be 2 blocks on the inside. Okay, yeah, but it's gonna look cool from the outside. That's right. So finished the things, right? So we have the full trapdoor stuff. I used the grates to transition, and down here I also added the trapdoor foundation with the little upside down stairs and stairs for the transition. Which is when I realized that this is actually very small. So it's really gonna be a building that is cool to look at from the outside, which we can kind of see as I fill this up. This is not the final design because it's very basic. It's just to kind of have a taste of what it looks like. And from the top, it also looks pretty good. And so now I'm gonna try to really make this happen and kind of work. And I'll be back to you once I figure out what I want to do. Also, did you realize that the trapdoor has the exact same texture as the chiseled thingamajig? Like, it's the exact same thing. That's why this isn't like a mob face, because I mean, this one isn't a mob face either. Like, you could say it's the snake, which isn't a mob, but yeah, this unfortunately isn't a mob. But this guy isn't either, but because it's literally just a trapdoor. Well, why did they make it literally just a... I mean, actually it's very logical why they made it literally just a trapdoor, because it's a very industrial block, so it makes sense to have an industrial design, and it makes sense that these look the same. But sad. Ooh, that's a really cool look. I mean, that's just a swirl. That's a really cool look. Nice, because this guy just looks the same. Yeah. Okay, that's a really cool look. Nice. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna be using that in the building tips video. It looks 3D and everything. Like, it's wow. Yeah, that's not the subject of the thing. Yeah, right. So if I do this row, if I do this, we have that, which already looks pretty good. If I mix in some of the polished guy to look like it's just a bigger brick, because that's what I do with like andesite and stone bricks. I like just mixing in just a normal polished stuff to look like a polished andesite that looks like just one big brick, and this works quite well as well. Like, it gives the same effect. I think we could... Ooh, it's the same effect at the top, actually. I mean, not completely, but yeah, it is. Meaning that we could put it on the corners. I think we're gonna have this guy on the corners then, that are visible from the outside here, but aren't visible from the inside, which is on the inside. We'll place it on the pillars, because then it's visible from the inside. Well, which is actually I really like what I did with the building, like the model of the building. This is really interesting, but I may have just made it a bit too small. I am not a big fan of background noise. Great work. So we do that. Now we have slightly less weird corner. That transition is fine. And yeah, that's our inside and there's no way out. So you might look at this house. Well, but how the heck do you get into this vault? It's not to the top, even though you actually am gonna cover the top, so no, you won't be able to. It's actually from the bottom. So it's very simple. You just find this corner of the house that is very well hidden, as you can clearly see. You can see nothing inside, and you walk down sneakily into this area. You open the trapdoor, close it back onto yourself, launch yourself upwards with water elevator. You open this trapdoor and then you open this one so you can leave, and you close them both, and bam, you're inside the house. The easiest way to get into a house ever. We could theoretically just add a door here. There we go. You can actually enter into the house. Alrighty, the house is looking quite nice. I decided to add some copper bulbs to illuminate the outside around here instead of some of the chiseled stuff in a few of the tree spots, and I added the final detail here, and this looks quite fantastic. On the inside there's also a copper ball lighting the area up, also looking quite nice, though very small. I don't expect anyone to live in here unless you want. Actually, this could be like in a world where prisons are actually just a bunch of like homes. Like it's just a very big neighborhood, but it's like it's mediocre life, but it's still like, everyone has their own little home thingy. This is what I imagine it to be. Like that's the bathroom. It just dumps into nowhere so that the person can't actually escape. I don't know but I like the design. It's definitely a cool thing that could be made better if I just made it like one block large. Like if I made each of these things 7x7 instead of 5x5, I think this would have worked even better. But this already looks really nice. Really like how it's going. If I just set it. So I'm really hyped to see what else the community can do once all of these blocks come out, because this is absolutely astonishing. With that said, this was a video and I hope you liked it. If you have any ideas for building challenges, please leave them in the comments down below. And until the next video, I'm Elpidep. Oh, boom!